Hello everyone, back for some more thrift store finds. Went to the Goodwill bargain bins, tons of stuff to go through, just a handful of Blu-rays, tons of DVDs, and really I think books of VHS were the coolest things today. But we have The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2 on Blu-ray, and Minions. Then starting off the DVDs with the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy. Cool to find all three of those just at once. And then I never realized they re-released a couple of the older seasons of The Simpsons on DVD still. They haven't released old ones on Blu-ray, but in a slimmer case design, so that's pretty interesting. I've just never run across that before. It looks like it was released like 2011 or 2012. Jaws: The Revenge. And in relation to that, we have this cool lenticular cover, the 20th Anniversary Collection, Discovery Channel's Shark Week. That's a pretty cool little box set. And speaking of box sets, we have The Hunger Games, a complete 4-film collection. I see these individually all the time, and I don't think I've ever seen a 4-film collection as we've been going through. And then we have a few seasons of The Big Bang Theory, season 7, 1, and 2. This big box set here of Breaking the Apocalypse Code. Interesting. I wonder when the supposed date of the apocalypse is in this set. It's a 7 DVD special study of the apocalypse. CPR Anytime. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Leprechaun. First one of these was pretty funny. After that, they're just cheesy, and I was never really into them. First one was kind of funny, though, to watch back in the day. I remember watching VHS, and we have the Back to the Future Complete Trilogy Collection. This is a really good DVD set. This is the same one that I have. It has 10 hours of special features, so it's a lot of fun to get into. It's almost as much fun as the movies when you have that much as that in-depth. Paranormal Activity 4. Mr. Universe, Jim Gaffigan. Some Goosebumps. I always like this version when they have the book cover in relation to the episodes. This one has Shocker on Shock Street and Click. Always cool to see those. Jaws 2. Simpsons movie. I just was never really into the movie. I love those first 9 seasons of The Simpsons movie. Didn't really do it for me. Guys and Dolls Deluxe Edition. The Italian Job, the remake. Jaden Smith and Will Smith After Earth. This was horrendous. I watched that before. Toy Story 3. Don't ask me why. Man of Steel, Blackfish, this is a good documentary. Then we have Iron Man 3, Stories Using Illusions to Share Your Faith. That's interesting. It looks like it actually is like illusions, like a magician. What is that? That's a bizarre one. It's one that my wife picked up. Stand By Me, The Lion King, Men in Black 3, Despicable Me 2, this is another same guy, the Brett M. Myers Genesis. Enter the World of Mystery, a beginner's guide to illusions. Whoa, look at this guy, recording in his basement. Then we have Spella Dancerella, what is this? Swan Lake 30-minute dance-along video. Oh, okay. Party with the Penguins. The Wolverine, actually liked that one. Indiana Jones and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Still the worst one of those movies. Monster House. 42, Jackie Robinson Story, The Cable Guy, Twister, The Exorcist, the old snapper case version of that, Jaws 3, The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey. Man, these movies were a big disappointment compared to Lord of the Rings. Real Steel, Spaceballs, Finding Nemo, The Avengers, Frankenweenie. Then getting into the VHS, a lot of VHS, good stuff here too. We have High Spirits, Groucho Marx and Carmen Miranda in Copacabana, Love Happy. It's a great movie, it's a lot of fun. Marilyn's kind of barely in it, but she's always on the cover. And then these are really cool. I love these older MGM big box VHS tapes. So we have some Marx Brothers here. We have A Day at the Races. Those are just really, really cool. Night at the Opera, definitely one of the best ones there. And Go West. It's really cool. And this is interesting. We found this one before. I don't think it's the same. I think it's the same year as the one that we found before, 88, I think it is. But the Walt Disney World Epcot Center Souvenir Program. That's really, really cool. I like that. Then we have Charlie Brown Christmas. The lenticular cover of Jurassic Park: The Lost World, Disney's Where's Spot, Cujo with a cover I've never seen before. I've never seen a particular cover for Cujo. Some Monty Python volumes 3 and 4. These box sets of Flying Circus. I have to check this one out. I couldn't find any markings indicating the region anywhere in it, but Mr. India, a Bollywood picture from the late 80s. Interesting, so I'll have to check this one out and see if there were no indications of what the region coding was on that one. X-Men, this is the THX remastered VHS release, King Solomon's Mines. Intermezzo. Frank Herbert's Dune, the William Hurt one. And the Die Hard trilogy of this slipcover. So I've seen this box set before, but not with this exact, like the silver coloring to it, so it's kind of cool to see that. And then a whole stack of old PC games, kind of like weird oddball stuff, because we have Myst and Riven, Buccaneers, Frogger, SimCity 3000, Monopoly, In the First Degree. Looks like a FMV point and click, yeah, with QuickTime and everything. That's kind of cool. Monty Python's Complete Waste of Time. The Dig, it's a classic. Conquest of the New World. And a CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, and Law and Order. I put those together. And some music finds. We have a small collection of Cher and Tim McGraw. Some Katy Perry, soundtrack to The Bodyguard. Martin Harris Hero. And In Excess Kick. Home for the Holidays. This is sealed, so that's why this kind of tin case collection was worth grabbing. And a few odds and ends. This wonderful Wizard of Oz daily planner. And a Dungeon Master's Guide, just a little kind of notebook, little odds and ends. Virgin River, Jack Kerouac, On the Road, Secret Shadow. These are all part of a series. Always nice that you can grab a series out of the bins. And this, I couldn't find a date on it yet, I'll have to look through it, but the Peter Pauper Press, Mount Vernon, John Milton Poems collection. Nice vintage book. Once Upon a Storytime. A Hogwarts Classics box set. History of Civilization, the Middle Ages. The classic original printing of Richard Scarry's best storybook ever. This is a nice box set. 75 years, 1942 to 2017, of the Little Golden Book with a bunch of classic Little Golden Books. It's a really nice box set in fantastic condition. The leather-bound Treasury of the World Masterpieces Jane Austen collection. Gnomes. Sold this big art book before. Wicked. This is a pretty cool older copy of Wuthering Heights. Patricia Cornwall, Portrait of a Killer. The Final Prophecies of Nostradamus. Jungle Pilot. Cold Fury. The Poisons We Drink. And I thought this was pretty interesting. The Encyclopedia of Monsters, Daniel Cohen. It's kind of cool to flip through. And Stephen King, The Talisman. So first edition hardcover of that. A big collection of I Can Read books, good variety of those. Some classic Muppet Babies. And a bunch more classic children's books. Just a whole bunch of varieties. Some Arthur, Clifford, Mercer Mayer, the Critters, a whole bunch of Critters. Magic School Bus and Berenstain Bears. Goof Troop. A whole bunch of Disney and some more step into reading stuff. Then a handful of the Magic Treehouse. And a bunch of classic Disney hardcover books. Pocket Peaches. And a few comics, just Avengers and Spawn, just a few the kind of random things there to wrap it up. But tons of great stuff. I think particularly all those books find really, really good. good today. But yeah, nice variety, and overall just a great way to spend the weekend.